So, it's me again. How many of us, when it's raining and we're outside, run to take cover? Say, under a shed, bus stop, a house, if you have your house close by or a friend's house close by. You just go somewhere. It could even be your car, just for cover. Well, except kids. When I was a child as well, I loved to play in the rain. Yeah, we come out to play under the rain, except in situations like that. But usually, when it's raining and that's just rain, we run for cover. Imagine hail. You definitely are going to run for cover. Even kids will not be allowed to come out to play under that. Now, it's the same thing physically as it is spiritually. The way we run for cover, the way we look for shelter in houses, in homes, stores, under a shed, wherever it is, it's the same way we have to have a spiritual covering, and that's God. Now, there are other types of covering we're not going to go into now. I mean, the father covering his house, a spiritual father covering his flock, things like that. But now we're talking about God covering us and we remaining under that cover, because God's cover is there. It's there. We're the ones that are moving. His cover is not moving anywhere. We're the ones moving. I'm going to take it back again. I'm going to take us back again to Exodus, right? Exodus 9. And I think verse 31 talks about the flax and the barley. And as simple as that may be, and honestly, myself, once God opened my eyes to this, I didn't even interpret this that way. But then the flax and the barley, when the hail was falling during the plague of hail, they were exposed because they were outside. They were not indoor plants, they were outdoor plants. The flax and the barley, and I think verse 31 says, and the flax was in bloom and the barley was headed, meaning that the flax was, in the season of harvest, and the barley was about to hit a stage of maturity. So it was in the growth stage, right? And they were about to be harvested, or they would soon have been harvested. But because they were exposed, there was no covering for them. When the plague of hail came, it totally destroyed everything, even though they had gone through their growth stages and they were soon to be harvested. The hail came and destroyed them because there was no covering. It's the same thing for us, stepping outside of God's covering. Psalms 91 verse 1 says that he that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High. The secret place of the Most High is there. It's constant. We're the ones that are not constantly there. Why? Why do we keep exposing ourselves to different types of attacks from the enemy? And having a spiritual attack or having an attack from the enemy doesn't necessarily mean you're waiting, for one serious spiritual warfare, because the devil doesn't always come looking like that. Nah, 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 nah. Lucifer is very smart. The devil is very smart. He doesn't come always looking like the pictures we have drawn or the illustrations we have of him. Sometimes he comes looking like something you've really craved all your life. Sometimes it comes looking like family. Sometimes it comes looking like a spouse or a child or a parent or a job or money. In fact, yes, money. Doesn't mean it's not the devil. And I'm not saying the devil in its form, but the devil using his ways, his devices. Those things could be his devices to draw us away from the secret place of the Most High. And we cannot let him. We have to ensure that regardless of what God has blessed us with, as he's blessing us with those things, we remain dwelling in the secret place of the Most High. We remain covered by God, because we do not know, you do not know when that plague of hell is going to come. At least you know that the devil is hovering around, looking for who to steal, kill, and destroy. So you might not know the other ones, you might not know who has it out for you, but you know clearly the devil has it out for you as long as you're a child of God. Even those that are not children of God, the devil has it out for them, which is probably why they're not even children of God. And, well, while they're not saved, for better context, to avoid any controversy. For those that are not saved, right, the devil still has it out for them, which is probably why they are still not saved. Talk more of you, that you are saved. You, that you're a Christian. You, who loves Jesus. Hmm? If you love Jesus and you are saved, then you need to abide and dwell and stay where he is so that you can ensure that you are covered. And by you being covered, that means you and everything that pertains to you will be covered by God. Stay with Abba. Stay with the Father. Dwell in the secret place of the Most High. And God be with you. God bless you.